Hi, I'm Mike, founder of GoodBed.com. Today we're going to be walking you through the iComfort Hybrid line from Serta, which is brand new for 2018. We're going to be showing you kind of the basic characteristics of this line, as well as explaining what's new because it's been completely overhauled for 2018. And we're going to be kind of explaining to you in more plain English terms what changes as you move up through this line. This is also a good companion video to the iComfort video that we published in 2017. That line hasn't changed. This line's been basically brought up to kind of match a lot of what they did with the iComfort line in 2017. So stick around. So in terms of how the iComfort Hybrid compares to other hybrids you're likely to see out there, one thing we want to point out is that you'll see in the top couple inches of these mattresses that there's some quilting, which gives it a little bit more of that traditional mattress look. That being said, the material used in the cover is actually sort of more of a stretch jersey-like material that's more similar to what they used over in the iComfort non-hybrid mattresses, the Blue and the Blue Max. But in general, you're going to get a little bit more of that traditional mattress look, and you're even going to see pillow tops and Eurotop type construction in the iComfort Hybrid line, whereas in other hybrid lines what you might see is just smooth tops with stretch covers that kind of go all the way across with no padding stitched into them. And they might look more like a all foam mattress looks just from the top, whereas these look a little bit more traditional in that respect. But underneath all that, you still do have these premium comfort materials, this memory foam, gel memory foam, which makes it a hybrid. In terms of some of the features that the iComfort Hybrid mattresses all have in common, let's start with the coil unit, because they all have the exact same coil unit, which is a pocketed coil unit with 1008 pocketed coils and a foam encasement, meaning a perimeter of firmer foam going all the way around those coils to give the mattress a stronger edge. And the thing that's new about the pocketed coil unit in the 2018 hybrids is that they've introduced a new coil. It doesn't represent all the coils used. It's maybe like 1 out of 5 or something of the coils used in the mattress, but it's a brand new design that basically combines 3 other pre-existing coil designs and combines them into one. Essentially, it's on the bottom, looks more like a traditional, what they call a Bonnell coil, which is like they call it like the tank of the mattress industry in terms of it's more of like a highly durable type of coil, and it has an hourglass type shape. Then above that you have more of just like a straight up barrel type shape that's very similar to a traditional pocket coil, or for that matter, what iComfort Hybrid has always used in the past. And then up at the top is a couple layers of smaller diameter, more tightly compressed loops that are basically more evocative of a microcoil, provides a little bit more conforming is the idea. So they combined all 3 of those into one coil, and then they interspersed or intermixed this type of newer coil in with the other pocketed coils in this mattress for a total of 1008 coils in a queen size. So that's one aspect that all the iComfort Hybrids have in common. The other thing that all the iComfort Hybrid mattresses have in common is the use of what they call a temp-active gel memory foam, which is a temperature-activated memory foam. They even have a temperature-activated dye, just for illustrative purposes, mixed into this memory foam, so you can see how it responds to just the heat from my hand, for example. But in general, this is a memory foam that has the typical kind of delayed responsiveness that memory foam is known for. And that's going to give the mattress a little bit more of that slow responding memory feel, depending on how much of this material is used in the model you choose. And it also will have the pressure relieving characteristics that go along with this type of material. The other thing we wanted to point out is that the iComfort non-hybrids used a different approach to achieving the cooling feature, which was that they used this memory foam that they call Temp Active Max that has phase change material right on the surface of it. And that's not a material that's used in the iComfort Hybrid line. And the reason we wanted to bring that up is just because this is a memory foam that, compared to the non-Temp Active Max, this one that's used in the Hybrid line, is much slower responding. You can see just how slow it is. So to the extent that that's a feature that you really like, you're going to find a lot more of that feature over in the upper end of the iComfort non-hybrids, the Blue Max, than you will in any of the iComfort hybrids. So the first thing we want to cover is just an introduction to what actually is a hybrid mattress. And as some of you may know, the way we think of a hybrid mattress is one that combines typically coil-based support on the bottom half of the mattress, most typically pocketed coils, which is a type of coil that provides better motion isolation and better conforming properties than other types of coils. With premium comfort materials in the top half of the mattress, in this case specifically memory foam or gel memory foam, that provide better pressure relief and conforming properties. So it really is kind of the fusion or hybrid of two different mattress construction techniques into one, and that's where it gets its name. In terms of how the iComfort hybrids are likely to differ from other hybrid mattresses that you may see out there, one thing that we can point out is that the surface of these mattresses has more quilting than you're likely to see on a lot of hybrids. A lot of hybrids, when you just look at the top half, it almost looks exactly like a traditional all foam type mattress construction with a stretch cover that you can lift up, it goes across the whole surface of the mattress, a real smooth top. This has that more familiar quilting on the surface, although the fabric actually is sort of a stretch jersey type knit, more similar to what they did on the iComfort Blue and Blue Max lines in the all foam side, the non-hybrid side. So it is, even that is a bit of a hybrid. But the other thing you'll see in some of these models is even pillow tops and Euro tops, which again is something that you're more accustomed to seeing in traditional mattresses. But underneath all of that, you're going to find these premium comfort materials, these memory foams that do make it a hybrid. So that's the overview of what the hybrid is in this case. So in total, there are 11 models in the new iComfort hybrid line, and they start at $12.99 for a queen set, meaning a mattress plus its matching foundation, and they go up to $29.99 for a queen set. And you're going to notice that the names of these models tend to mirror the naming that they used over on the iComfort non-hybrid side. So the entry-level models are going to have names that involve the hundreds and the sort of low to mid hundreds, and then as you move up through the line, you enter the thousands, and the top of the line is going to be the 5,000. And then within the line, what you really find are differences in feel across two different dimensions, specifically the amount of that slow responding memory feel, depending on how much of that memory foam is in the model you choose, as well as just the amount of softness. And they actually vary up the softness in two different ways. One way is on the top half of the mattress, the softness of the foams they use, and the other way is actually the softness of the coils. So they do have some differentiation in terms of like the actual softness of the coils used across the iComfort hybrid models. In terms of how these models differ, it's mostly just 11 different feels, and they tend to differ in feel across two different dimensions. The first of which is, to what degree does it have that slower responding memory feel, particularly at the top of the mattress? And that's just going to depend on pretty much how much of that memory foam that we showed you is in the mattress. And the second dimension where they differ in feel is on softness. And they actually, in this line, did something somewhat unique, which is they varied up the softness not only based on the softness of the foams they use in the top half of the mattress, but also the softness of the coils that they use in the bottom half of the mattress. So you will find a couple different combinations in this line, some of which achieve softness more through the foams and some of which achieve them more through the coils, or some through both. So now we're just going to show you some of the actual models in this line to give you a sense of how they differ. We're starting here at the bottom of the line, or the entry level, with the Blue Fusion 100 and the Blue Fusion 200. This is being a firm and this being a plush. They're $12.99 and $13.99 in a queen set, respectively. And basically these two models have the least amount of that memory foam in the iComfort hybrid line. So you can notice that they really, although they differ in feel, this one on this side being a lot plusher, neither of them has a whole lot of that slow responding memory feel, just due to the amount of memory foam in them. So you're going to get, in either case, more of that bouncy, traditional feel on these two than you will as you move up through the line. So now we've moved up to the Blue Fusion 1000, which actually has 3 different comfort options, all at the same price point of $19.99 for a queen set. It's got the luxury firm pillow top, and it also has a plush pillow top. And all of these have definitely more memory foam than what we last showed you. You're up to a couple inches or so of memory foam in these. You're definitely going to get a lot more noticeable, slow responding memory feel to them. And they've also added something that everything from the 1000 level and up has from a cooling perspective that's new, which is phase change material in the cover. So that's additive to the other cooling properties of these mattresses, and you can definitely feel it. It has a coolness to the touch that you can certainly feel. I can even feel it like through my shirt if I lay back on the mattress. So that's something that if heat is an important issue for you, these models from 1000 and up are going to have that feature. So now here we are on the top of the line in the Serta iComfort Hybrid collection, which they call the Blue Fusion 5000 Cushion Firm Pillow Top. Now this is the model that has the most of that memory foam that we showed you earlier. It has a lot of cushioning depth. This is a thick mattress. It's probably about 16 inches thick or so. We probably wouldn't give this the title of softest in the iComfort Hybrid line. We'd probably give that title to the 4000, the Blue Fusion 4000 by a nose. But overall, this is definitely a very plush feel with a lot of cushioning depth and a lot of that slow responding memory feel. So we hope you found this to be a helpful overview of the new iComfort Hybrid line for 2018. For more helpful information on how to choose the right mattress for you, go to goodbed.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we really hope you sleep well.